Okay, so let's settle in and shake it off. Welcome to the live stream of meditating together, really accessing the energy of of the eclipse in the collective field, so we can amplify our prayers, we can amplify our intentions. This is a huge one, as you have probably been hearing from different astrologers, from different theories about what this eclipse means. I was meditating earlier this morning and really tuning into what is the best way to harness this energy. And there's a lot of theories, there's a lot of also projected just truths projected and just truths about some energies that get worked with. And it's important, I feel, to have awareness of some of the darker forces and nefarious forces that are working with this energy well, but it's nothing to be afraid of. And so when we can get together and really collectively meditate, feel into our hearts and our bodies, and really align with our energies, we are aligning the vertical axis of our being. And that way we can harness the power of the eclipse and the energies that are influencing. You have all the things going on with NASA and rituals and all of that, then you will be less affected. So when we are running around and our consciousness is in front of us or behind us, then we can't really stay present in our bodies. And then we are open for being influenced by different forces that we do not want to be influenced by. So it's really an important time to really claim your seat, to be able to sink into your body, sink into your heart. And the eclipse etymology, it's from Old French, from the 12th century, and it's literally means darkness. And then if you follow it back further, it's from Greek, and it says to forsake the usual, to forsake a usual place. And so when we think about what eclipses are, right? So what does that's mean, to forsake a usual place? It's to let go of something that has become the norm within our being, within our consciousness. We could have been carrying this with us through generations, carrying it with us through this lifetime. And so we can use these moments to help accelerate our awareness in transformation, transmutation, the alchemy that happens within. So we can look at what place within us to forsake an unusual place. And what are we wanting to let go of? What's the usual place that we can use this energy to catapult us into a new timeline? And so, really, sitting with what is it in your life that maybe you have a little bit of conscious awareness of, maybe been working at it, it might even still be in the unconscious, and paying attention to the last few days, your dream space. The eclipse portal will be the last couple days, but then also this next 3 days. So you can really work with the material that's showing up in your life. I know me personally, just this weekend, there's been something that is in my awareness, it's been in my awareness. And to be honest, I've been like, just doing loops around this one particular area and for myself. And then bam, like I was confronted. God, was it yesterday or the day before? Oh my gosh, it was yesterday time. And it's like, okay. And I felt myself wanting to contract because it's hard material, when we're really facing with what is inside us that no longer serves. Most of the time, it's harder material to engage with, or we would have been engaging with it and conscious to begin with. So it's those moments where we have choice, like, am I going to contract? And I genuinely felt, I went walking in the woods and it was just like, yes, like, oh, it felt freedom. Like, okay, I've been carrying this around my entire life, these subtle ways that these energies, these beliefs, these patterns have been running my system. And and it's been coming up like, okay, it's really time to look at it. And then I was, yeah, putzing around. So I didn't. And then boom, here we go. And so it can be a time that's intense like that, like where it's really in your face, or it can be more subtle. So I really encourage you to take today, to take the next couple days, to carve out time to meditate, to journal. Your meditation might be a walk in the woods, or just however you can get into that liminal space where you can go into more alpha brain waves, you can go into that theta state and be able to receive the information and the transformation that's wanting to happen. So this eclipse is in Aries. When we look at tropical astrology, and the Vedic is in Pisces, but we're going to talk about the tropical in Aries. And Aries is the first house. It's the I, it's the self, it's the you. So what this is also really doing is, where are you not in alignment with your purpose? When we have eclipses, the other one was in Libra. It's about relationships. It's in the seventh house. It's about how we're relating, or the horizontal plane. But this one is really about, it's the first house, and it's about self, you. And where is it? What do you really want? And not the conditioned want, desire, but what is the purpose? Because we really, as we all know, we're coming to a head here. The intensity of the invitation to be conscious, be aware, and we can do the best we can. But there's this place of going through the eye of the needle. And the way we can get through this eye of the needle is to make the effort, the devotion to your practice, whatever that looks like, that's tapping in to, what do you need? What is the you of the soul, of the self, the big S, not the little s, and allowing that to take up more room in your life. And that can be hard, is the emergence of, we can say, new timelines. But what that looks like on the day-to-day boots on the ground is that we have to make different choices. And when we make different choices, then there's some choices that we have said no to. And that can be hard, especially in relationship, with family, with work. So there's a lot of the deathing process that also happens. And so we have to have the courage to allow the new beginnings. Like new beginnings come in, and we can, it's like springtime and new beginnings, like yay. But within that new beginning is also a turning away from. And so just working with people and myself, and for years and years and years and years and years, it's that time where we really carve out also the space to grieve what was. And that will allow you to have more energy, more life force, to be able to embrace the new beginning. So there's a lot of energies at play right here. It's also conjunct Chiron, the wound. So again, like this eclipse is so powerful and important to asking the wound to reveal itself. Right. And we know that the power is within the wound, but when the wounds stay in the unconscious and stay below the surface, it's really hard to access that power when it's hidden. So again, to forsake a usual place. So we have to get uncomfortable to some degree. And quite frankly, in the months to come, the years to come, I believe that one of the greatest skills we can really focus on developing is being more comfortable with being uncomfortable. Being in that place of willingness, devotion to sit in the unknown. And what is the unknown? The unknown is also the void and death. And from there, then the new beginnings can happen. So all right, so that's a lot of the energies that we're working with. And we're going to go into a meditation all here together so we can really harness in the collective field, in our own energetic field, on our vertical channel, the power of these energies to really reveal, alchemize, transmute, transform the dross, the density, the hucha that is in our energy bodies. And so I'll be guiding an experience here in just a moment, and there's nothing you have to do. I really recommend you be able to be comfortable and undisturbed. And as I say that, I'm also going to say, one of my beloved teachers, friends, and mentors always says, my landscape bows to your sound landscape. And so I am blessed with 5 animals, and we do our best in these lives to keep the dogs quiet, but they're feeling it too. So, all right. All right. In the next live, I will have it way more dialed in so I can also be able to see comments and see where you're tuning in from and names. And if you are not familiar with this channel or who I am Caroline. I've been in the healing arts and mystical arts world for over 25 years professionally, and really my entire life of navigating being a walker between the worlds. And you can find more about that, my path, on my website. All right. Okay, let's see. Yes, next time I'll be able to see the comments. I want to see, how are you doing? What's coming up for you in this? All right, loves. And you can also re-listen to this meditation coming up and again in the next few days to really keep the energy, the transformation, the alchemy happening as well. And if you find that it's useful, you can send it along to a friend or loved one. But for right now, we're going to get comfortable in our seat. And if it's available to you, I'm going to invite you to close your eyes. If that's something that doesn't feel comfortable, then I invite you to have a soft gaze. Again, this is a new thing for me, YouTube Live, so I'm not able to have my background music yet, but I will on the next one. So allowing yourself to arrive, letting all of that information, that knowledge, just percolate in your field, nothing to grasp onto. You can just let that go in the periphery. Perhaps doing some sighs on the exhale. We're going to go from knowledge into gnosis, that direct knowing that then becomes wisdom, that embodiment of your own experience, your own truth. Bringing awareness to your breath, to the in breath and the out breath. And simply notice what you notice. Allowing the breath to deepen down into the belly, expand the rib cage, the heart, the crown reaches up towards the heavens. And exhale, relax. These next couple of breaths, summoning yourself to yourself, gathering yourself from dream space, from all the activities of the day so far. Becoming aware of your whole body, being supported by the chair, the couch, or the floor. Mm. Saying hello to Mother Gaia, Divine Sophia, Mother Earth, Pachamama underneath you. Tuning into the base of your spine, that root center, and that top root that goes from the base of your spine all the way to the center of the earth. Checking in with that grounding cord. What size is it? Does it feel like a dental floss? Is it nice and wide? Just getting curious. Inviting that grounding cord to be as wide as your hips. Really feeling that connection, that energetic pull right into the heart of the mother. Good. And then moving awareness to the base of the spine again, your root center. We're going to go up the central channel, the chakra system, aligning our subtle energy body to be able to receive powerful energies available. So, beginning at your root. First, again, we like to get curious. We're our own experiment. See, how does your base feel today? You might receive an image or a knowing. Does it feel tight, constricted? Is there a nice flow, vitality to this energy center? We're going to ask this energy center to come into balance. Feeling it connect into the field of all possibility of love. And moving up into your sacral center, right above the base center, your womb center, your reproductive organs, your reproductive organs. Saying hello with your love, your presence, your attention to this center. How is it doing today? And feeling into the connection to the field of light, of love. Feeling the center come into more balance, more vitality, simply by your awareness, your presence. And then moving up into your solar plexus. This place of power, it's your inner fire. Connecting with that I, that you, that's connected to the Aries eclipse. How is that inner fire, that place, that sense of self, of balanced power? It's how we digest life. So just checking into this center at first, getting curious. We want a little bit of a snapshot. Good. And then Feeling this center connect into the light, the golden light of consciousness, coming into balance. Feeling the center connect into the field of all healing, all potential, all possibility. Moving our awareness up from the solar plexus, our inner fire, up into our sacred heart, the seat of divinity within us. How is your heart today? We go through so much in our days and times. What is your heart needing in the moment? When the mind wanders, just bring it back to the presence, staying aware of your beautiful heart, of love, connection. Having this center connecting into the field of all love, the universal grid of compassion, radiance, illumination. Beautiful. Now moving your awareness from the heart center all the way up into your throat. Getting curious how your throat is doing today. Asking the center to come into balance. Tuning into the frequency of higher communication, creativity. Feeling this energy center expand 360 all around you. Feeling your shoulders relax, your jaw relax. And then moving your awareness from your throat up to your third eye, the point between the eyebrows that correlates to deep within the brain. So we're really bringing our awareness to 2 points of light deep within the brain, and then that point between the eyebrows as the output, the outflow of energy. How does your third eye feel? Is it tired? Is it overstimulated? Is it feeling clear? Just become curious, trusting what comes up for you. With your presence, that energy center starts to balance all on its own. Relax, open. Tapping into that field, that frequency of intuition, clear sight, vision. And moving your awareness up to the top of your head, the crown center. Inviting the petals of the crown to unfurl like a flower. The center also connecting deep into the brain, the right and the left hemispheres, right into that pineal gland. Inviting the center to balance, connecting to the field of unlimited illumination, connection, knowing. And bringing your awareness to your soul light a foot above your head, the Ba in Egyptian alchemy, your eighth chakra, your eighth center. How is your eighth center doing today? Getting curious. And as always, with your attention and curiosity, this energy center starts to revitalize. Where thought goes, energy flows. So allowing this soul light, your soul light, connecting into that golden grid of your own I am presence. And connecting all the way up to source, to the heart of the divine. Cosmic womb of love. Beautiful. And letting that intention go. Focusing on your breath, your inhalations and your exhalations. And just resting in the field of your own brilliance. Your energy centers lit up. Feeling the space around your body. your front body, your back body, your side bodies. Just relaxing into the stream of your own light consciousness. We're going to rest here together in silence for a few minutes. Allowing the alchemy to take place, your own soul light, the light of the divine, the light of your true self, filling up your body, your cells, the molecules. When the mind wanders, just bring your presence back to your central channel or your heart center, or specific chakra that seemed like it wanted more attention. Just allow your presence to be devoted to this moment in time. What do you really want in your life? What is life showing you? What is the new beginning knocking at your door? Relax, let go, allow. Bringing awareness to your heart center. Feeling the front of the heart and the back of the heart. Seeing if you can feel just a little bit more joy, compassion, gratitude. And start to deepen your breath. Becoming aware of your body, your whole body. Your feet, your hands. The area around your body. As we start to bring our awareness back to this 3D reality, taking the next few breaths to see if what's one action, which could be rest, what's one thing that you can act upon, receive, that will help to anchor in this new timeline, the new beginning, to align with the eclipse, to forsake the usual place, to move in the direction of the new beginning, a new state of consciousness, a new creative project. Deepening the breath a little bit more. Feeling the energy go up and down your spine, Maybe wiggling your toes and your fingers. Taking your time, slowly coming all the way back to this reality. And then opening your eyes when you're ready. Hello. Well, perfect timing. My puppy came down trying to bury her bone right at the end. Oh, thank you so much for joining me. And there's not too much. I won't say too much. If you have the capability of just resting in this liminal space, I really encourage you to be able to take the time, sit with yourself, maybe lay down, place your hands on your heart, go for a walk, whatever feels really nourishing to you. And if you were here in the beginning, again, thank you for your patience with all the technical issues today. This is my first YouTube Live, and I really appreciate your patience. I'll get the music and the microphone and all that dialed in for next time. And I so appreciate your presence. There's so much that that really requires our attention and our focus. And, time is the most precious commodity that we have. And so I really value you being here with me and creating the collective field to really be able to make some shifts. So if this was helpful, I would love to hear if you can comment. I don't know if you can. I hope you can. This live stream will be up on my YouTube channel. So if you would like to walk through the meditation again, I highly recommend it in the next couple of days. You can send it to loved ones. And I just so appreciate you. And I hope this was helpful. I hope you can feel your system realign to more of your own essence. We get so bogged down, and it's so easy to have our centers kind of be off kilter or filled with other people's presence and energies and programming. So this is just a really great one to do at any time, but especially during this eclipse portal, and to be able to really allow that Aries energy and that Chiron conjunction speak to you, to just be able to, let's just say let go, because that can be like, I know, seem trivial, like let go of that biggest wound you have, as if that's like the easiest thing to do. And there is the way that these teachers as consciousness, as archetypes, are really here to help us expand and awaken in our own evolution. So I really encourage that allowance and the communion and conversation. And if things came up during the meditation, I encourage you to journal. Where is the wound showing up in your life right now? You might have more access now after the meditation of being able to be in that more theta alpha state, to be able to receive more insight into things that might have been staying in the unconscious mind. So, I love you all, whether you're watching this now or on the replay. And I wish I could see you and see where you're coming in from. But I will see you next time, and be well.